What's going on, everybody? Frank Valkyrie, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a reaction. There was a suggestion from you because a few days ago we did something which apparently was supposed to be the first recording, one of the first recording. It wasn't the first recording ever, and then you sent me the first recording ever. So today we're doing the first recording ever, and if it's not... And also, please go subscribe. It's free, and you can always undo it later. A lot of people watching the video, they don't subscribe. It really helps the channel. We grow, we keep going, and also, go check the other videos, other artists from around the world. You might even like it. Obrigado. One word, at least I know. Every now and then, I know one word. One word. Oh, parabéns, 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 parabéns. 2 words, 1.5.
Arreda-lhe tua saia, vale 25.000 réis. Arrasta a mulata, saia, que eu te dou 5 e não 10. Cê bom, cê bom, cê bom que dói. Cê bom, cê bom, cê bom que dói. Ouça o vento, buraco velho, tem cobra dentro.
Oh, I like that part. It was almost like a rap flow. It feels like one of those like spring type of piano, you know, like a sort of music box that you twist and then you got that kind of melody. Kind of weird. Of course, the recording, it is what it is, you know.
Levanta a saia, mulata, não deixe a renda gastar. E a renda custa dinheiro, dinheiro custa ganhar. Cê bom, cê bom, cê bom que dói. Cê bom, cê bom, cê bom que dói. Vá saindo seu coió sem sorte.
He's almost like as if he's acting on the stage or something with that kind of intonation. Fascinating. I have no idea what he's saying, also because even though I can understand sometimes some words in Portuguese, but like it's too far. It's hard to be hardly audible. This, so, but for some reason I have the feeling that this song was sort of recreated or reproduced or rearranged or performed by many artists afterwards. Feels familiar, and also feels like the type of song that if you make a sort of modern version of it, like a sort of forró version, like para 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 para, feels like it could work. It could.
E aí você quer morrer? Se morrer, morra muito juntos. Eu quero ver como sabe numa cova 2 encontros. Cê bom, cê bom, cê bom, cê bom, cê bom, cê bom. Comigo é 9 do baralho velho. O inverno é rigoroso, bem dizia minha avó. Quem dorme junto tem frio, que fará quem dorme só. Cê bom, cê bom, cê bom que dói. Cê bom, cê bom, cê bom que dói. Os padres gostam.
It also feels like, you know, the music box keeps going underneath, and it's sort of just like really a little bit more like a rap song, you know. The beat stays the same, it really doesn't change, and he's kind of doing a little bit, carrying the song with tiny alteration of intonation at the end or something, you know, like he does the bars of the verses, trying to, you know.
E os doutores também. Eu, como rapaz solteiro, gosto mais do que ninguém. Cê bom, cê bom, cê bom que dói. Cê bom, cê bom, cê bom que dói. Aguenta firme na cumbuca, seu Judas. E eu brincar com os meus amores, não se prometa ninguém. E acabado os arrugos, ou eu vou, ela vem. C'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon que dói. C'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon que dói. Me prendam a 7 chaves, e assim mesmo hei de sair. Não posso ficar em casa, não posso em casa dormir. C'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon que dói. C'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon que dói. C'est bon, c'est bon.
I also don't know what he says. Sounds like he says like c'est bon, but it's not French, so I don't know what he's saying. It's a very peculiar song, of course. Like I said, it feels like almost I don't know, like a street artist or something. And contextualizing this for the time, 902, like a 1902, sorry, 1902. I don't know why I was trying to say like we say in Italian. It is always nice. Actually, I don't know which one is the oldest recording ever. Like that would be also fun to find out. And I always say this also for other artists in general. When you realize that it's just 100 years, 100 plus years that we are able to do this, you know, and of course even less because you see how rudimental those early recordings are. You can hardly hear the voice. You can sort of make up the voice the way it would sound. You don't even know if there is a pitch shift in this type of recording because of the time or the type of recording, you know. So it is there, it's nice to have, but it does not pay justice to, you know, the musicians and the singer actual voice and way that they really sounded. And I think happened way later that we started to have better recording. So I guess it's probably less than 80 years or so that we are able to have better recordings. And then you realize how much music went lost. I mean, went lost in the way, not that we do have the music that was composed back in 1800, 1700, 1600, and so on and so forth, by those great composers that basically created classical music at the time, modern music, but we will never know how they actually sounded played by the actual guy or woman that created it. So it's a quite a privilege, even though nowadays we are overwhelmed with information and amount of stuff, but it's quite a privilege to have all of those things, you know, that we can enjoy. Imagine some of your favorite song if you only had heard them by the artist playing live and you never heard them again, you know? Wow. C'est bon.
Isso é melhor do que arroz com casca, ciçamê do seu arara.
It keeps repeating the same way also when he does this talking part. Anyway, guys, very fascinating. If you have more information about this guy, you know, there's comment section. I go through it. I try to read as much as I can when I have time. So it's always nice to interact. And please, go check the other videos if you want. Go subscribe. It's free. I'll see you later. Also, don't forget, I also make music. If you want to check Spotify, it's all free. It's all free. Very, very free.